Hello and welcome to Vision Swim. Today is day 31 of week 7. I'm your coach Francois and we're going over backstroke. Warm-up recap, 300 followed by two 200s and then three 100s. The 300 is a streamlined building exercise where we start off with 6 kicks in our first 25, 7 kicks in your second 25, 8 on your third, 9 on your fourth. Repeat that for every set of 425s of that 300. After you're underwater, so you have 6 strokes in your breakout. Without breathing, try to hit the fastest speed you can before that 6th stroke. After your breakout, go ahead and slow down the pace so you can focus on your technique and DPS for the rest of that 25. And then for the two 200s, these are negative split, where the second 100 is faster than the first 100. On all of these, it is 8 kicks underwater in your streamline, followed by 6 strokes in your breakout. On the first 100 after the breakout, again, slow down just like we did on the 300, so you can focus on your technique and your DPS for the rest of that 100. And then for the second 100, do not slow down after the breakout. Make sure you guys keep that speed all the way for the rest of that 25 with the breathing pattern that works for you. Again, we're not breathing on the breakout itself. And then we finish off with 3 100s. On the first 25, it is catch-up freestyle with 6 kicks in your streamline. The middle 50 is a sprint kick or hard kick. We don't need a kick for time, but I do want you guys kicking as hard as you can to warm up the legs. Also, the 6 kicks in your streamline off both of those walls. And then for the last 25, catch-up freestyle again, 6 kicks in your streamline. And for the first 25 and last 25, catch-up freestyle. Let's try to get across in 12 strokes or less. Time base for the 300, today is going to be on the 430. The two 200s negative split will stay on the 3 minutes, and the three 100s are on the 140. Moving into our kick set, we start off with a 300 kick with a 225s kicking freestyle, followed by a 25 kicking backstroke. We're going to repeat that throughout the 300. So 75 comprised of a 50 freestyle kick, 25 backstroke kick. And then we move into 425s, backstroke F kick. F kick is where we kick as fast as we can for half that 25, and then we keep that same kick speed as we add the arms for the second 25. It's half kick, half swim, but we start off with an all-out sprint kick, and we make sure we do not let the legs decrease when we add in the arms, all right? We're adding propulsion, we're not substituting propulsion. And then we go again into a 300 kick. This time it's gonna be reverse of the first 300, starting off with a 50 backstroke kick, followed by a 25 freestyle kick. Repeat that 75 throughout that 300. After that, we have 450s backstroke build. You're gonna build your backstroke kick from wall to wall. And you're gonna build each 25 separately. So on the first 25, start off with a medium speed backstroke kick, and then finish with an all-out sprint tight kick, backstroke kick going to that wall. Turn, do that again. Start off with a medium kick, and then coming back to that original wall, build into an all-out backstroke sprint kick, making sure those legs and body are getting tighter as you pick up the speed. After that, we have 3 100s freestyle kick. These are going to be sprint kicks, time based on the 145. And with these kicks, just like we always do, I want you guys looking for a 135 or a 130 or faster on these. All right, this is not kick for time. This is a make the base set. However, make the base with as much rest as you can. And then we almost finish off with 450s, backstroke sprint for time. On these, you're going to sprint all out backstroke, but you get a lot of rest time. So make sure you guys are giving me 110% effort on these, on every single one of these. And then we finish off with a 1-200 backstroke sprint for time. All right, we'll get a little bit of rest before we hit this one. So after the 450s, take about a minute break before you go into that 200 all-out backstroke kick for time. On this time, we are looking for you guys to be under 3 minutes. So let's go over the time bases. For that first 300, time base is on the 5 minutes. The 425s, time base will be on the 30. The 300, the second 300, time base will be on the 5 minutes again. The 450s backstroke build will be on the 1 minute. The 3 100s freestyle kick sprint fast kick will be on the 145. The 450s backstroke sprint for time will be on the 130. All right, use that extra time wisely. Get a minute break, and then we do that last 200 backstroke sprint kick for time. And that time base will be on the 4 minutes, but it doesn't really matter because that's the end of the kick set. And then let's move on to our aerobic set. So we start off with 2 150s. These are going to be broken up as a 50 6 kick pull, followed by a 25 swim. Repeat that 75 for the entire 150. The 6-kick pull is where you guys are going to kick on your side with one arm in streamline, the other arm down at your side. Make sure the shoulder is up out the water and on your chin. And like this, we're going to kick for 6 kicks. And then at the end of the 6 kicks, or right with the end of the 6 kicks, we're going to pull and recover for backstroke and kick on the other side for another 6 kicks. What I want you guys to do is make sure that from that last kick to the first kick of that after that rotation, there is no gap. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause, rotate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure there's no interruption in your kicks at all as you pull and recover every 6 kicks. And then on that 50, on the 25 after that 50, regular backstroke swim. This time we are pulling and rotating the shoulder to the chin every 3 kicks. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And again, making sure that there is no pause in your kicks at all. So it's not 1, 2, 3, pull, recover, rotate, pause, 1, 2, 3. It is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, straight through for that last 25. And we'll repeat that again for the entire 150, a 50, 6-beat kick, 6-kick pull, and then a 25 regular backstroke swim. After that, we have 4 75s, a 50 ISO, followed by a 25 backstroke swim. On the ISO, we are only pulling with one arm. So start off with a 25, only pulling with your left arm, 25, only pulling with your right arm, and then a 25 backstroke swim. On the ISO, we're always going to stick with 6 beat kick or 3 kicks per stroke, 3 kicks per rotation. So 3 kicks to get each shoulder up to the chin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You do your count however you want. So on that first 25, we're only pulling with the right arm, so your left arm will stay at your side. While we pull with the right arm, still making sure that shoulder goes up to your chin every single time. 1, 2, 3. Then at the end of the pull, shoulder up to your chin. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pull, recover, shoulder your chin. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm not able to show off that technique perfectly in this chair. And then we have a 25 backstroke swim again, rotating every 3 kicks without any interruption in the kicks at all. 4 75s, and then we move into 4 100s, and from here on out, the rest of the practice, this is going to be a tempo trainer set. So you guys can take your tempo trainers, put them in mode 1, and set the tempo to 0.6 seconds. All right, and this is going to be 100 strokes per minute, which is what we want to try to hold throughout our backstroke. So the rest of the set is focused on just holding that tempo. And we're going to go back and forth between backstroke and freestyle. So again, we start off with 4 100s backstroke with your tempo trainer set to 100 strokes per minute and going for a stroke count of 12 strokes or less per 25. And make sure you guys have 8 kicks in your streamline, 6 strokes in your breakout, and the strokes in your breakout do count for that overall stroke count. After the 4 100s, we have 1 200, still with the tempo trainer in. All right, just focusing on holding that tempo from the freestyle. There's a lot that we can transfer over from the freestyle and the backstroke. Tempos are slightly different, but we will be swimming our freestyle at that backstroke tempo. Tempo for backstroke is a little bit faster than it is for freestyle. So after that 200 freestyle, then we have 3 100s. Same thing for the backstroke, focusing on your tempo. 100 strokes per minute, 8 kicks in your streamline, 6 strokes in your breakout, 12 strokes or less to get across the pool. The more power you can put into your pull and your kick while staying on that tempo, the fewer strokes it'll take to get across, and the faster that time will be as well. And then after the 3 100s, we have a 150 of the same thing, but for freestyle. All right, same tempo, 6 kicks in your streamline, 6 strokes in your breakout, stroke count 12 or less, or 8 and under. I'm sorry, 10 and under. And then we move into 2 100s backstroke. Same thing, 8 kicks in your streamline, 6 strokes in your breakout at a stroke rate of 100 strokes per minute, stroke count 12 or less. And then we finish that set with 1 100 swimming on that same tempo. Now we wrap this up with an all-out backstroke sprint set. We start off with 8 25s, time based on the 40, and we're going to do this 3 times through with a 1-minute break in between each one. Each 25, we are staying at our 100 strokes per minute tempo base. All right, we're not going to count the strokes. This time we're going at an all-out sprint while holding that tempo. Put as much power as you can into every single stroke. Don't count the strokes. The coach will do that for you. All right, your goal is to see how fast you can get from one wall to the next with 8 kicks in your streamline, 6 strokes in your breakout. And remember, that breakout means the fastest speed you can achieve by that 6th stroke. Try to get it before the 6th stroke, but think about it as you only have 6 strokes to hit your top speed, and then just keep zooming across that pool while holding that 100 strokes per minute tempo. We have 825s, time based on the 40, 3 times through with a 1-minute break in between. All right, well, that is it for today. Do not forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.